Good morning, everyone. This is Charlie with eTouch Services, and once again we are live streaming this channel. This is a let me tell you a little bit about the channel. This is a WordPress support WordPress support channel for helping people out with WordPress. What I try to do is I do this weekly. Weekdays, Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Anyway, I kind of go over, I spend about anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes or so, and I go over just different things about WordPress. I may be working on a project and so forth and so on. It just depends on what's going on. This is a vlog, what you would call a vlog. It's what I call my weekday vlog. And anyway, I may be making a few changes here. I'm still trying to brainstorm this whole channel, and I've had some new ideas that I may try out. I don't know, I'm not sure yet, but anyway, let's continue on today with what we're going to do today. And today I want to talk a little bit about the media, WordPress media. And we'll kind of go over it and look at it, and basically just kind of let you know what comes out of the box with WordPress. So let's head over to our browser here, and we're at our browser, and let's get going here and see what all we can do. Now, what we've been working on, here's our WordPress site. This is one of my clients, and I am working on their charter fishing boat. They're doing I'm doing a web redesign for them, and I'm just going to kind of throw something together on WordPress and see if they like it, and if they do and want to use it, that's great. If not, then that's fine too. It's a learning experience for me and you. I'm still somewhat new to WordPress. I have been doing web development for about 20 years now, but I am new to WordPress. I come from Drupal. I used to do a lot of Drupal stuff, and now I want to, change up a little bit, learn something new, and I decided I wanted to learn WordPress. So that's what I am doing, and hopefully you're following along and watching every day and enjoying your WordPress too. Anyway, let's get on to our site. So if we go to our site here, and let's go ahead and get into the dashboard here. We'll get into the dashboard, and we will look at the media stuff. Okay, so we are now, make sure everything looks good, yeah. Okay, so now we're in the dashboard, and the media section it's really a library, and this is where you upload. Like if you want to add images, if you want to add files, or anything like that, it is basically put into what they call the media library. You can add items from the actual library itself. That's where we are now. Or say you are on a page, like say you're on the boat page, and we want to edit this boat page. And we can click this button here to add media, and it will automatically be associated with this page because that's where we are uploading it. I'm going to go ahead and close this here. Let's go back to our media library, because this is where you can really get in there and look and adjust images, crop images. You can do a lot of different things. For example, I'm going to add a new image here, and you can either drop a file, or you can select them to upload them. So if I did the select upload, I would go to let me just go ahead and get into my pictures that I want to upload, and I'm going to upload 3 pictures. Now this I want to talk a little bit about what's going on here. This is for a client of mine, and they're up for renewal So I called them, or I'd emailed them and sent them their invoice and told them, hey, it's been about 5 years. If you would like, I will redo your website for you, do a redesign. And that's what I normally do with my clients, is after 5 years or so, every 5 years I'll do a complete redesign if they want it. If not, that's, I'll leave that alone. And I also provide updates for my clients, so if they need anything updated, they don't have to worry about coding. I don't just design websites and just leave the client hanging. I do actually do support. And I believe in support 100%. I mean, they're paying me not only to host their website, but also to provide support for them. So if they need anything changed or want something changed or need any modifications, I try to get on that as soon as possible. Anyway, that's just basically a backstory of how I work. Now, on this website, I've gotten these images that I've just uploaded, and say we want to, you can click on them to view them. Let's go back and close this. I just want to show you there are different views here. This is like a thumb view, and then if I click on this view, this will give us a like a more descriptive view of there's a thumbnail and the title of the file name, or the file name. And this over here is the author, whoever uploaded it. That would be me. I just uploaded all these three, and that's my username. And where it was uploaded. This lets you know. This is where, like, if I was to have uploaded it to one of them pages, like the captain page, it would say uploaded to, and it would say the captain page. Now, if I can always attach it, like if this is going to go with a certain page or something, or a post, you can select it, and you would basically click on the attach, like this captain one. Say we wanted to say this was the captain. It's not the captain, but say we were, and we wanted to attach it to that page. I could simply select the page and do select, and it would basically say at that point that it is uploaded to the captain. That's the page it was uploaded to. And then I can always detach it so it's not attached to anything. That's a quick little thing there. Now let's go back to our other view here, which is the, I guess it would be gallery view, something you would call this. We'll just call this the gallery view. I'm not really sure exactly what they call it, but we'll call it gallery view. Anyway, so say we want to edit this photo. We would simply click on the photo, and now we can see the photo. And if we want to actually edit the image, we would click on this button down here. It says Edit Image. Now, for example, right now, over here is our thumbnail. So let me make something clear. Whenever you upload an image to, I'm going to close out of this real quick. But whenever you upload images to WordPress, what it does is it creates, if it can, it creates like three, let's see, media. For example, if we go to settings and we go to media, we can look at these settings, and it tells you exactly what it makes. It makes multiple images automatically as soon as you upload it. It creates a thumbnail size, which is basically, the default settings here is 150 pixels by 150 pixels, so it makes it square. It makes a medium size, which is maximum width is 300, maximum height is 300, and what that does is it just scales it down. It doesn't crop it or anything, it just simply scales it down. The large size, if the image is actually large enough, it will, now if it's not as large as 1024 by 1024, it doesn't create this image size. But if it doesn't, in other words, it doesn't blow any images up. So like if the image you uploaded was smaller than 1024 by 1024, it would simply not create that large size. But if it was larger, it would create a large size and it would scale it down. Now, the original image that you upload, whatever size that is, automatically is uploaded too. So you always have the original size. So if you ever want to make any changes or anything, you have that to refer to. So you don't have to worry about WordPress automatically does that. Okay, so that kind of gives you an idea of what's happening in the background. So if we go back to our media library here, and we look at that image once again, which is this one, the one we wanted to, and then I wanted to click edit. Now say I just wanted to, for instance, I wanted to crop her face out and make that the thumbnail image. Okay, how I would do that is you would simply, if you do this is the cropped, this is a rotate to the right, or to the left, excuse me, and this is a rotate to the right, and this is, I think this is a, what does this do? Oh, okay, this flips. This is a flip up and down. So you can flip that away, or you can flip this way or this way. And this is an undo and redo, I believe. Let's see. What does that do? Oh yeah, it does the last thing you did, the last selection. So that's a back and forth, basically. So for instance, we're going to click on the crop here, and we're going to do, and let's just do a crop here. We just click and drag, and then I'm going to go ahead and change this. You can change it over here to whatever size you want it, and I believe the thumbnail sizes were 150 by 150, so I can put 150 there and 150 like that, and that should get me a 150 by 150 here, and then I can drag and put that exactly where I want the thumbnail to be, and then I can say select to the actual thumbnail here, and click save. And that will change the actual thumbnail itself to that image. So if I get back out of here, let's see, okay, edit image, sorry. And it should change the actual thumbnail. Unfortunately, it did not for some reason. Did I not save that or scale that? What did I do wrong there? What did I do wrong? Let's see. And then I'm going to change this to 150, 150, and then I'm going to position it where I want it. That's fine. Thumbnail, let's see here. Well, I really don't know what's going on right now. Huh. Like I said, I'm learning and you're learning. Why is this not working? This should work, I would think. Something is not right about that. It does not give me the option to save. Why would it not give me the option to save? I did my selection. Ah, got it. I see. I got to click the crop button again. So if I cancel this, okay, so we're going to go back to edit image. You have to select the crop image again, okay? So what I do is I select this, make sure that's selected. By default it's selected because it's grayed out. And you just click and drag. Actually it's not selected. You can't. Now you can. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select that there, and I want this to be 150 by 150 because I remember that that was the thumbnail size it was expecting in the media. So I do that, and then I'm going to drag this to exactly where I want it, just over her face. That'd make a good thumbnail. And then you click the crop again, and this actually does the crop. So now we have cropped it. So now I can select the thumbnail, and then, because I only want it to go to this thumbnail, I don't want all the images to look like this, like the other sizes. I just want the thumbnail only, so I select the thumbnail, and I go save. And let's see what happened there. Okay, so now if I go to edit image, yes, you can see over here the thumbnail has changed to that. Now you can do other things. You know, if I just wanted other parts I can crop whatever works. But what I want to do now is, let's go back to close out of this, and we're in our image gallery. Okay, so naming conventions. It's good that if you name these the description, and what we can do here is just say this was the captain. It's not really her, this is the actual captain. But say we want to name it, we'll copy her name and we'll paste this here, because this is a good description of the photo. This would be a picture of her, and then in a fish, I could put fish if I wanted to. I don't know the name of that fish, what kind of fish that is. That's some kind of tuna, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not really a fisherman. But anyway, and then you can add a caption if you want to, like put a caption on there. I could put a caption and that would have her name, or just whatever I wanted to do as like a little short little caption. Alternative text, this is like if it helps tells the browser if the person is using a screen reader. It will tell the person a description or whatever that text is of the photo. So the person using the screen reader would know, okay, this is a picture of a fish, or this is a picture of the captain, or so forth and so on. That's what that's for. That kind of gives you an idea of what's going on there. Now, I'm going to go out of this again, and let's just do a quick, like if we go to our site, and we are using the 2017 theme that comes with WordPress. So we're going to click Customize here, because I'm just going to play around here. We might want to play around a little bit and see how this works exactly. Like you have these edit buttons on here. Now this is to the theme itself. If you're using a different theme, it will not show up this way. This is for the 2017 theme again that comes with WordPress. Say we want to edit this, we can edit that. We can add a new image here, and that will change this image. Or we can hide the image. Let's just do add image. Let's go to our media library. And say on that image we wanted to use this picture of the boat. We could say select and crop. And this kind of gives us an idea of what size it's going to crop to automatically, or want to. So we want to adjust that to where it looks best in the picture. And I would say something about like, maybe about like that. That looks pretty cool. So, and you can also skip cropping if you want, but we're going to do a crop image. And this is going to crop it and put it as that background image. So now, as you can see, it changed it to the background image is now the image we just uploaded. And this is like the home page or whatever. The header image is what they're calling it here, is the header image. So say we want to save and publish that, we could save and publish that. And then we can go back, and let's go ahead and go back to, for instance, let's click on the captain. This is a different page, and hang on a second. What was I wanting to do here? Okay, I was wanting to change the I wanted to change the background here, which should be changed. I'll refresh it. Yeah, it's changed. It looks a little fuzzy because that image wasn't quite big enough. It kind of blew it up because it's actually stretching to fit this page. And this is just how, again, this is just how the theme is working. It has nothing to really do about the image we were using. So we have that done, and then if we click on, okay, we're not showing any other trying to remember, see how this was actually set up on here as default. Okay, so we have that header image done there. That's how we would do that, and we could click customize again, and this is where we can change the settings. And right now it's set to your latest post, static page. Say we wanted the boat to be, okay, so that's it if you want to do, if you're wanting to do like multiple pages, you can do it this way. So we're just leaving on your latest post now. I don't want to go too far into that stuff because, again, we're trying to focus on the media stuff. So that's pretty much how you do that and work with that as far as this theme goes. Let's see. I'll just do save and publish real quick. And then we're going to go back to the dashboard. And then we're going to go back to the media library. And if you notice here, if you click on the details here, you will notice that this background here is a new style that's been cropped. And whenever I did the little crop, whenever I was placing it, it creates a new image just for that. So if I ever wanted to replace that with a better image that's bigger or something like that, I could simply click on edit, and then I could change it here. I'm not sure if I can, let's see here, that's sure you can replace the image. Yeah, you can replace the image, and then you can add your caption to this actual image or anything like that if you would like. So that's pretty much that as far as that going. If I wanted, like I said, if I wanted to edit the image, change it, I could do that here. I'm not sure if I can actually upload a new image or So will it allow you to scale? It will. Huh. Okay, so I could scale up if I wanted to. I wasn't sure if I could scale up. I thought scaling should be done before you crop file. Okay. It's a little bit of information there on scaling the image. I'm just kind of giving you an idea, playing around with it, and you can watch me and kind of learn as I'm going to kind of learn together. This isn't actually like, you know, your normal tutorial. I kind of, you know, do fly by night, change it up, just different ways of learning things. Hopefully it will be more interesting doing it this way. Anyway, so this is another thing that you might know here is if you go in your media library and then let's change back to the gallery view. So we changed back to there, and as you can see we have a new image here that was created, and this is the name. And if I wanted to add information, I could. You can edit the image, and once you edit the image here, it gives you basically more details of the image, and so forth and so on. This is where you would scale if you wanted to scale something or change something. You could do that. Now, a quick way to sort through image, like to quickly go through the images right here, is if you just use your arrow keys, like your right arrow key to go that away, right arrow key, left arrow key, and you can quickly toggle through the images, and you know, check your caption and all that stuff to make sure, or just do whatever you need to do. You know, if you're just looking for a certain file, you can quickly go, oh, where was that image at? Okay, there it is. That's the one I want to mess with. And that's just a quick example. And it also, this is the page here that it gives information, more information about the actual image. It gives you when it was uploaded. It gives you the file size. It's very important. So that way you can quickly look at the file sizes and say, hey, is this image actually way too big, and it's going to take too long and really hurt the load times of your website. That's just a quick way to check the size. You know, you can see there, really quick overview. And I believe that's about it. That's about all I wanted to go over today as far as all that goes. I can't really think of anything else to tell you about, or I mean, it's best to not be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of it. Just get into it and learn. And that's the easiest way a lot of times is just to jump in feet first and just go for it. So I believe that's all that I'm going to go over with today on today's show. Let's see here. Let me go back to my full cam here so I can talk. Okay, I believe that's about all I'm going to go over with today. As I just looked, I don't see any. We don't have any questions or anything like that. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and call it a day, and I will see you tomorrow on another episode of our live WordPress support channel. If you like this video, please like it and please subscribe. I try to do this again 5 days a week, Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And with that, I guess we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye.